But as of I know, just recently, this is coming out on Saturday. Cassidy Haynes on of bodyslam.net. I will stop right there and just say I'm not sure how reliable of a source this is. I haven't heard much on this whole bodyslam.net, whoever this is coming from. But back to whatever it says. On Saturday, Cassidy Haynes of bodyslam.net reported about the recent episode of Backstage in WWE with Brad Shepard and John Fisher. So some show or something. They got their plug in, right? During the show, the two hosts spoke about hearing that the plans for Carmella and for her to officially cash in the briefcase is apparently at WrestleMania 34. Now, before you think as a Carmella fan, yay, she's going to cash in, she's going to win the championship, or before you think as a person who doesn't like Carmella, oh God, Carmella's going to win the title at WrestleMania, she's going to take it from someone or whoever wins the SmackDown title. Apparently, they're stating that not only is the word going around that Carmella's going to cash in at WrestleMania 34, but that Carmella will fail to cash in at WrestleMania 34. Now, apparently, Carmella's okay with this backstage because she knows that if Asuka and Charlotte have their match at WrestleMania, now this is all like speculation, guys. We don't even know if this is going to happen, but let's say Charlotte and Asuka have their match at WrestleMania. Asuka wins, stays undefeated. She wins the SmackDown title, and Carmella runs to the ring and cashes in. Yes, it kind of makes sense that would be a way for Asuka to lose her undefeated streak because, we've seen shocking endings when Money in the Bank cash-ins happen. But apparently the rumor is that Carmella would fail to cash in and that she's fine with it because she knows that if it's against Asuka that she's cashing in, she's going to lose. They're not going to end the streak on Asuka because of Carmella. Which, they could. It's a cash-in. I know it's a loss either way in the record books, but it's more of like you didn't lose the match. You kind of were, it's an interruption in the match, and then she could be beat down already. She could be Charlotte and Asuka could have such a great match that, she wins, but she's so gassed out, and then Carmella comes in and, finishes her off, whatever. But, yeah, that's not the case. The word going around is that Carmella's going to cash in. She's going to lose at WrestleMania 34, and that she's okay with it because it's Asuka. She's going to lose, and if she's going to lose the Money in the Bank in some sort of way, why not have it at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania? So, let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know what to say about that, for somebody like Carmella who's held the Money in the Bank briefcase that long, I can't help but kind of think it is kind of disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of like you're building up and building up and building up to eventually she's going to cash in. But she is running out of time because I think once the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view comes around, the briefcase is apparently like invalid or whatever expiration date. I don't know I don't think it's ever happened where they've actually kind of gone a whole year over the Money in the Bank with the briefcase. But yeah, I think her time's coming up, and I guess it makes sense. Do I want to see Asuka lose to Carmella if she cashes in? No. I feel like, I feel like they could build Asuka more. I'm sure eventually we'll see Asuka and Ronda Rousey have a stare down, and they'll have the undefeated streak of Asuka versus Ronda Rousey. I think we see that maybe SummerSlam. I don't know. That's far predictions. That's way in the future. But this whole Carmella situation, I guess it makes sense. If she's gonna cash in to Asuka, then yeah, I guess she fails to cash in. If that makes sense, Like I said, it's just hard for me to say that because Carmella has held that briefcase for a while, and you kind of like you've seen her tease it. And I'm not a big fan of people failing to cash in. It does make sense though. I would hate for everyone that cashed in to win because then it's kind of obvious, right? They cash in, they're gonna win. It's sort of with this whole Baron Corbin and Damian Sandow who failed to cash in. It kind of adds that intrigue. Like, well, hold on, they're cashing in, but that doesn't mean they're the champion yet. They could still lose. So it does add that it could go either way type of feeling. But it would definitely, I think, bring in some more excitement to the WrestleMania to see that happen, for another cash in to kind of go down. We saw Seth do it, but Seth did it successfully, so we could see Carmella do it unsuccessfully. Would be pretty interesting.